Welcome to SciSage, where everything is simple. We're tackling a problem tonight that pretty much everyone has faced at some point. That frustrating, endless tossing and turning when all you need is to just fall asleep.
Right? It's the question that just haunts you in the dark. You see someone else just knock out instantly, and you're lying there wide awake wondering, what is their secret? Well, let's figure out how you can become one of those people.
So you go online and it's just filled with promises, right? All these hacks and gadgets that are designed to get you to sleep faster. But as I'm sure many of us have discovered the hard way, the results are often, well, not what we hoped for. I mean, take mouth taping. The whole theory is that it forces you to breathe through your nose, which is supposedly better for sleep. But for some folks, the reality is just a night of pure discomfort. As this person put it, it can literally feel like you just can't breathe, and forget about it if you have a cold. And then there's the classic, melatonin. Sure, it can make you feel sleepy, but this quote just hits the nail on the head. That doesn't always mean you feel rested. You might fall asleep, but you wake up feeling groggy, like your body never really recovered. You see, these quick fixes, they so often miss the bigger picture. So let's just break down a couple of these popular, but honestly kind of problematic methods. They promise you the world, but they almost always come with a catch. Okay, so the idea of taping your mouth shut to force nose breathing, it's all over social media. People claim it helps with snoring, makes you more relaxed. But the truth? The benefits are largely unproven, and it comes with some pretty serious downsides. And the problems are really practical ones. I mean, besides the obvious issue of, breathing, you're also dealing with skin irritation from the tape. And for a lot of people, there's a real anxiety that comes with having your mouth covered. And like we heard, if you're even a little bit congested, it's a total non-starter.
Now, melatonin is the hormone your own body makes to signal that it's sleepy time. So, taking a supplement seems like a totally logical shortcut, doesn't it? The thing is, it can be kind of a blunt instrument, and it can lead to some really unwelcome side effects.
Just look at this list. Restlessness, weird dreams, confusion. I mean, these are the enemies of good sleep. One person who tried it even noted their resting heart rate was way higher than normal, which is a huge sign that your body isn't actually resting. So yeah, maybe it helps with jet lag once in a while, but for everyday use, it can wreck the quality of your sleep. So if the quick fixes aren't the real answer, then what is? Well, it's all about building a solid foundation. Let's get into the expert-backed principles for consistently great sleep. Sometimes the simplest changes have the biggest effect. Studies show that the best room temperature for sleep is right around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 18 Celsius. A cool room helps lower your core body temperature, and that's a key signal to your body that it's time to rest. It's such a small change, but it has a huge impact. It's really the first step. Okay, these right here, these are the non-negotiables. Think of them as the rules of the game. Going to bed and waking up at the same time, even on weekends, that reinforces your body's natural clock. Avoiding blue light from your phone stops it from messing with your natural melatonin. And making sure your bedroom is just for sleep, that actually trains your brain to associate that one space with rest. These habits create the perfect conditions for sleep to just happen. All right, so you've built the foundation, your room is cool, the lights are low, but your mind is still racing a mile a minute. Now we bring in the specific techniques designed to quiet your body and your mind when it's actually go time. This one is famous. It was reportedly developed to help soldiers fall asleep literally anywhere in under 2 minutes. The secret is the systematic relaxation. You have to consciously release the tension in your jaw, then your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your toes. The mental part is just as important. Either picture a calm lake, or, as one person found weirdly effective, just repeat "don't think" over and over to block out everything else. So if focusing on your muscles just isn't your thing, try focusing on your breath instead. The 4-7-8 method is basically a natural tranquilizer for your nervous system. That long exhale for 8 seconds, that's the key. It activates the part of your nervous system that's all about rest and digest, and it actively lowers your heart rate and makes you feel calm.
So, which one is for you? Well, if you feel physically tense and restless, the military method is fantastic for releasing all that stored up energy. But if your problem is more of a racing heart and anxious thoughts, the 4-7-8 method directly targets that by calming your whole system down. It's really worth trying both to see what just clicks for you.
Okay, we've covered the foundations, we've covered the techniques, but the real secret isn't finding one single best method. No, the magic happens when you combine these things into a consistent, personalized routine that just works for you. And this right here, this is the ultimate takeaway. After someone tried 10 different methods, from contrast showers to stretching to white noise, the final conclusion was that consistency is king. The best method is whatever routine you can actually stick with night after night.
So think about it. How can you signal to your body that it's time to wind down? Maybe you could build a warm down routine with a shower and some light stretching, or a calm down routine with a book and some white noise. Even a simple comfort routine works. The specific parts matter less than just doing it consistently. So instead of searching for the next quick fix on the internet, the real question is, what combination of these proven strategies is going to become your ritual? Because building that simple, enjoyable routine, that's the most reliable path to finally becoming one of those people who falls asleep the moment their head hits the pillow.